Hey, what's going on, Mohammed? Glad you could make it. What time is it there for you? Gonna give people about a minute or two to gain their bearings and make their way to the live stream. So Three Doors Down has a Kang? I want a Kang. Hmm. Hmm. I don't like the sound of that. So it's making that. Alright. That should help. Give me your life with dang. No worries. Crap. What's up, Dachi? I'm not sure, man. I'm still working the kinks out in this thing. It was fine yesterday, but today's doing weird stuff. So we shall see. Can you hear me? Am I coming through loud on the sound? What's up, Mr. Ant? Glad you can make it, bruh. Don't want the Star Lord. Crap. Yeah, that's good. So everything's coming through loud and clear, nice and smooth. All right, Dachi, I'm glad you stopped by. Tiago, what's going on, Solo? Tiago, I mean, I appreciate the luck, but I'm gonna put it away and I'm gonna save it for Dr. Voodoo in a couple weeks. I'm nowhere near where I need to be for this arena to get more though. But how the rest of y'all doing in your grinds for more though? If you're even going for them again. Whoop. What's going on, Jar? Appreciate that, man. Smash that thumbs up. As I'm getting wrecked. That's what's up, Tiago. I don't have a 4-star Gamora either, but then again, I mean, I can't put together an infinite streak in the featured arena yet, so I have a crap load of Guardian crystals that I'm sitting on that I'm gonna wait to pop a little later. Yes, even if you can't stick around, tell your friends, tell your alliance mates, tell your Twitter families. I'm just going for the I'm getting milestones, bro. Just trying to hit that 1.5. So that's why I'm just chilling. Oh man. Alright, that'll work. Yes, I'm just relaxing, and Thursday for the Dr. Voodoo Arena, I figure he shouldn't go, like the cutoff shouldn't be higher than 2.5, 2.7. So that'll be another chill week, and then Dr. Voodoo comes and back to the grind. I'm from Texas now, from Connecticut. I was in Texas a couple weekends ago for one of my cousin's graduations. Why do you ask? Best Keegan N.A. What's going on, man? Glad you could make it for the first time. We're just out here getting milestones. Not doing much else. Oh. Try not to lose. Oh. Y'all ready to see a comeback? Hopefully. Maybe not. Oh man, I hate it when the computer gets super aggressive like that. And I got a juggernaut to deal with. Come on. I have an accent? What accent? Come on. No. Come on. Okay. Can't stand hyper aggressive AI. My goodness. Man. Yeah, Joe, now you got me thinking, man. I haven't been told I had an accent since like, I don't know, 92 when I moved back up here from North Carolina. I think I'm gonna stay away from the hard fights now because that wasn't pleasant at all. Did not appreciate that. Yeah, but the Iron Patriot against the group. So since we're wondering where everybody's from today, everybody drop your home of origin in the chat. What's going, Tony? What's going on? Checking in from the UK. I know that. San Diego. LA checking in. All right. Haven't been to California since 2011. Was the last time I was out there. I love it out there. I actually want to grow palm trees in my front yard and build my house next to an In-N-Out burger. I've actually never had an In-N-Out burger, but I hear it's pretty nice. Tiago, you don't have to wait for it until arena. I mean, just pop open them PHCs and pray you get lucky. Because that's, I mean, well, I didn't pop PHCs. I got out of the 4-star crystals. Yeah, in really lucky fashion because I pulled her initially And then like 3 pulls later, I got her again. Yeah, man, I hear it is. I actually had a Whataburger when I was down in San Antonio. Yeah, Southern California where it never rains is in here heavy. I would sing, but I actually want people to come to the stream. But yeah, it never rains in Southern California. One of my jams back in the day. But yeah, I gotta run for a couple minutes, so I will be back ASAP. Y'all can stick around if you want, but if you don't, I totally get it. Let's go handle some business, and I'll be back. All right, chill. Is anybody still here? Superior Iron Man step through. Let's get this out of here. Back. All right. Yo, if y'all stayed, I'm so grateful. But sometimes daddy duty calls. Yeah. Gotta do what I gotta do when I gotta do it. Oh, like 43 minutes in? Nah, I'm not going. I'm back. I'm back. So, just after 12 noon, and what's up, Jacobot? Just after 12 noon, and this is usually about the time the kids go down for their naps. But today they're being particularly difficult, and they don't want to nap. Any dueling? I'm not sure. Maybe. So I'm just working on getting these milestones in the arena first. And I don't know why my sound keeps cutting out on me. I didn't do that yesterday. It's definitely weird. You want to see me fight your Hyperion? I don't know. You might think you would like that, but I don't think we'd be too sure about it. Because the last thing you want is for your Hyperion to go down in front of the world. All 5 of us. So what else y'all got going on in life? What y'all doing today? I don't know. Let's hit these milestones first in this arena. We could talk about it in a minute. What's your in-game name? Zeno, haha. Yeah, man, Kamala Khan is a beast. Definitely the heaviest cosmic hitter we have. Spiel your name? Alright. We'll take a gander. Yeah, Kamala Khan might actually be better than Hyperion. With the question mark? Alright. Spell your name. Alright. Let's take a gander. SP question mark. Oh snap. Oh snap. 5-star, rank 455 hypo. Jackpot, I got a couple 5 stars. And that's all I have is a couple. I don't even know who I would bring against you right now. I dig a challenge. Let's make it happen. Do. Who do I want to bring in? I just made my Hulk for. Man, no. I mean, you would think I would bring in Magic, right? What's going on, Mo? Welcome back. You would think I would bring in Magic. What are you talking about? You lack 5 stars. That's the only one. That's the only one you have. All right, Mo, get in line, Mohammed. All right, here's what we'll do. Put you up against the Gwenpool. How about that? She's only 440. Getting wrecked early. No. Oh, man. That might be it. That might be it. Oh, wait, no. Gwenpool doesn't die to the L3s. All right. We're still in there. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, Mohammed. What do you mean stack up ISO? How do you stack up ISO? You mean just save it? Yeah, Zeno. I'll run it back in a minute. Mohammed, which one of these is you? The 3-star Mordo. All right. Okay. All right. Your 3-star Mordo versus my 3-star X23. Oh, come on. Really? Come on out the L2. Come on. Alright. Bang. Yeah, I like using Drax too. Or you could just wait till the timer is up and at that very last second attack. Alright guys, that was fun. We gotta do it again sometime. Oh, I got a crystal ready. Give me that. Yeah, I mean, oh, how do you get lots of ISO? Easy. Open up a lot of premium hero crystals. That's the best way to get a lot of ISO, because you figure with the if you dupe a 2-star, you'll get what, one tier 2 class ISO, and then you'll get 2 tier 2s, I think. When you dupe the 3 stars, you get multiple tier 4 ISOs, I believe. You get 20 of the tier 4 or 5s. Judney, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, bruh. Also, Act 4 is extremely long. Like every path is at least 70 energy sometimes, so you tend to pick up a lot of ISO there as well. Other than that, man, it's just playing the game. I'm alright, man. I had to walk away from the stream for like 20 minutes because I had to go put my daughter to sleep. And if you would ask me if she was asleep yet, I'd still say no, because she isn't yet. So I just gave her to my wife, and I was like, "Yeah, you have fun. I'll be back." So yeah, we're just here getting these arena milestones, really, and trying not to get wrecked by Howard the Ducks. Too early. Level 56 in game? Are you trying to rush to level 60? I'm not a big fan of Deadpool X-Force. I mean, he's okay. I don't know how he'll be duped as a 4-star with maxed out deep wounds. I can imagine he'll be a little bit better, but I think he may need to be a high dupe level to be worth anything. Some bad memories for you, Zeno. How so? When do you give you problems? Jenny, do you use a lot of XP boost that you get from the greater solo crystals and the lesser solo crystals? Just popping those boosts, and you know, a lot of people don't think it makes a difference, but having the XP masteries on, the wisdom and intelligence, that's what I did. And I literally made it from level 59 to level 60 in about 4 days. You had to sell what are you talking about? You had to sell your Cyclops? What? Man, no, bad Zeno. You never sell champions for any reason. Yeah, man, I don't know. I am saving up for the 5-star Unstoppable Colossus. I was gonna get the 4-star, but people in my alliance and people on Twitter are talking me out of it, simply because, you know, the direction the game is moving in. We're moving toward being more 5-star intensive, so saving up for the 5-star Colossus would be better. Yeah, the XP boost can definitely help. You know, it's not life changing. Like, you won't see a crazy jump, like, you know, fight to fight, but it does make a difference. I mean, but ultimately though, having a high level in the game, it really doesn't affect you much as far as like your in-game stats go. It only looks good for a lot of alliances who want you to be a certain level, but even then they want you to have a certain level of prestige. So you can have, you know, you can pop a lot of XP boosts, you can be a high level, but you can also, like, your level can basically outpace your natural progression in the game, if that makes sense. So like what I would do, when I would go on these XP grinds, I would run the same map, say on Act 3, the one with Storm as the boss in Act 3. I would run that over and over again, just to, you know, keep getting XP, just to keep getting the ISO. And you get XP, but you don't really move forward in the game. It's like running on the treadmill. You're moving, but you're not going anywhere. So, I mean, you can do that, or you can just, you know, play through the story mode and kind of progress naturally, and just, you know, pop the XP boost. Hope that Kabam comes out with the extra 20%, because those helps. The the summoner appreciation stuff, all that helps. But Yeah, man. But I think you're at a solid level already. I mean, most requirements that I've used to seeing in the past for alliances, they would say you got to be like level 50, level 55. So I've never seen anybody say, "Oh, you got to be like level 57." But yeah, no, you're doing good though. Don't buy 5-star unstoppable classes. Why not? I need to spend my loyalty. Skill and roster is the A and the O. A and O. What is that? A and O. Remember yesterday when I said I play on my iPad Pro, the really large one? I realized you're not comfortable playing on it. Yeah, man, that's a pretty. The iPad Pro is huge. That's that's like a mini laptop screen. Honestly, like that's one thing I don't understand about Apple, because they'll come out with, so like they came out with the iPod Touch, right? And then they came out with the iPhone. Um, and then they came out like the i like the iPad Mini, and now they got the iPad Plus. I just don't understand it, because they have like 7 different variations of the same product, and it's really just to take all of our money. If you think Kabam is in it for a cash grab, Apple's a company who definitely does it for the dollars. But I can't say much because I was looking at all the Apple products I have today. I just dusted off my iPod Classic, um, my old iPhone. I dusted that off. I'm saying playing on a Mac and an iPhone 7 Plus. So L2 die. Um, when do you think they'll be adding a Bible King, Zeno? And why would they add a Bible King? Like, so you think that he would come in a deal like they do like with the Vision OG? Punisher suck. Leave 1 month open. 1 month I open 1,000 crystals and I don't have a 4-star. Yeah, man, he's very rare. Thankfully, I got him a couple months back, but I don't expect to dupe him anytime soon. Oh, and I'm so sorry to hear that. Although you gained 20 extra levels on your Iron Patron, I'm sorry for your loss. That is a loss of a crystal. I mean, did you pop him out of a premium? Question: if you popped him out of a premium, there's really, it's like no spilled milk over that one. He dodging her L1. And this is something I've noticed. I don't notice a lot of people talk about Joe Fix's L2. Every single time I pop off his L2, I get a stun. And it's like legitimately consistent, like way more consistent than Hulk's L1. Um, yeah, just interesting. You don't hear a whole lot of people big up Joe Fixit because he's Joe Fixit. Yeah, Mohammed. Big screens like that are really only good for movies, like when you're traveling or when you're laid up with your boo, your married boo. You want Netflix and Arena show? Oh man. All right, L2. Where will you use your 5-star unstoppable Colossus if you're not our forum? Well, I mean, yeah, Zeno. That's really the only place I would use them is in the arena. Um, and you think about it, right? Like I've only played with the 5 stars a couple of times in the arena, and each time I've gotten like 10,000 points or something like that. So it's a grip. I mean, I'd probably take him to rank 2 maybe, but No higher than that. There's gonna be a new store, Zeno. Often the chance I've never duped. You've never duped your Iron Patriot, Zeno. You are a lucky individual. Mohammed, you're only 14 and you love Joe Fixit. Yeah, Joe Fixit. Jenny was actually the first champion I got out of the arena. It was the last arena I was in when I was in the intermediate bracket. Before I went over to the veterans bracket, and I remember I grinded like hard for Joe Fixit. That was the same arena when Black Widow was actually the basic champion, but because I was in the intermediate bracket, I couldn't play for Black Widow at the time. But yeah, I remember that arena very well. I get 2 million battle chips again. I go wait for more to open. Yeah, I mean, opening up more isn't gonna increase your chances, but do what you do, man. Second part of Act 5 is probably coming tomorrow with a new event. Yeah, like I've been hearing rumors about probably another challenge. Mr. Mary Poppins from Guardians of the Galaxy. But has Kabam said anything official? Bogdan, am I saying that right? Bogdan. Should I open my 5-star before new champs are added? I need that Star-Lord dupe. It's up to you, man. Of course, waiting will lower your chances, but then again, opening them up now, you have a really good chance to get an Iron Patriot. So the gamble will be all yours. I mean, it couldn't hurt, honestly. Either you're gonna get him or you're not gonna get him. So whether you wait or not, especially if you want Star Lord. So if you have your heart set on pulling the Star Lord, I would open it sooner rather than later. Oh, come on. No. Oh, wow. Not Mohammed. That's rough. There's some inside infos from an isolated family. Some members from. Well, I mean, all right. Only time will tell. We'll wait and see. Whose special 3 is that, Zeno? Yeah. Punisher's L3. And Winter Soldiers for that matter. Yeah, trash. Trash. And I feel like that bleed on that L3 is like this deceptively strong, you know? Like I don't know. I don't know. Especially if it catches you with like less than 25% of your health. It's over, man. Whoa, 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 Muhammad. Whoa. When you say you YouTubers, first of all, I just got here, okay? You haven't heard my opinion on Luke Cage. And Winter Soldier, I think he's definitely better than he was. But I think with the buff that they gave both Winter Soldier and Punisher, I think Punisher is the better of the two. And that's simply because with the Punisher and with his L2, I think the he procs an open wound, which basically ramps up bleed damage like through the roof. And I remember the first time I saw it, it was legitimately OD. So I think Winter Soldier, Punisher, Luke Cage, hits like a It's like an angry 12-year-old. But I don't know. He's just not as strong as he could be. I'll put it that way. I'm out here trying to read chat. I'm getting wrecked. All right. Yeah, Winter Soldier. I wouldn't say he's a beast, but he's okay. You had him as a 5 on R4. And you rip. Yeah, I can imagine. Winter Soldier's not bad. Luke Cage is very bad. Yeah, Zeno. The only thing about Winter Soldier's power drain, man, it's so random. Like if you could control it, like you do with Vision or Magic or somebody like that, it'd be a lot better. But it just kind of procs whenever it wants to. What's going on, DC? What do I think the Doctor Strange cutoff is going to be? Maybe something like 2.7. I know a lot of people may not want him after the nerf in this last update in 12.0, so he's definitely not going to go for as much as he would have pre-nerf. Like pre-nerf, I could have seen him going for 3.8, 3.7, but Doctor Strange just isn't as wanted as he once was. I mean, he's still a decent champion. Don't get me wrong. Welcome back, Tony. I'm back too. Yeah, Strange. He's not as wanted as he once was, but he's not a bad champion to have. So if you don't have him, it shouldn't be too difficult to get him. We still have sound? Okay. I gotta figure out what's going on with that. Yeah, I mean, I feel like with what Kabam tried to do with the 12.0 update and trying to quote unquote balance the game, they definitely broke a lot, but their hearts were in the right place. They definitely had good intentions. Just the execution was terrible. See, Mr. It, Brian Grant, Yidos, S, they all don't. Well, I mean, because Luke Cage, I mean, okay, he's bleed immune, and his special's stun, but outside of that, just the damage he deals it's not strong at all. Who's Mr. It? That's a new name to me. Unless he's unless that's a nickname y'all are giving him. Well, I mean, that's comes with the territories, he has a lot of people watching his videos, and he does give out a lot of good information, but take it with a grain of salt. At the end of the day, you do what you want to do in your game. It is what it is. I like to just take a bit of information from everybody and not get wrecked. Back up. I thought Seaton was in ISO 8 Alliance now. Zeno, isn't Seaton in the ISO 8 Alliance now? I thought I saw that somewhere. Oh man. Tell yours #1 fan. Too far out. I don't know if y'all saw one of Gravender's most recent videos where he talked about Morto's offensive prowess, where you charge up his heavy and he stacks the Furies, and then when you're under like 1 bar of power, you do a crazy amount of damage. And if your opponent has buffs on, the degen automatically attaches even if they're blocking. That alone, I mean, that right there may keep me from putting my new Morto on offense. I might try him in on keep him in on defense. Oh, my hurricane. Okay. Joe Line, welcome, sir. Everybody, can we stay to give Mr. Joe Line a round of applause, please? Mr. Joe Line, Mr. Joe Line. Yeah, bro. For whatever reason, every time I see your name, I want to put on my Bobby Boucher voice. Mr. Joe Line. Yeah, Zeno. I mean, I don't keep up much with the alliance politics that go on in the game. I mean, I'm sure I would love to be more informed, but yeah, man, maybe another time you could fill us in. Yeah, Joe, man, we're glad you could stop in. You make us little people feel big, like we're doing something important in the world, even if we're just getting milestones. You feel me? Yeah, well, drop me a line. Drop me a line sometime. Because sometimes the live chat may not be the best place for politics and sad stories, especially because we don't want to, we don't want to run names through the mud, simply because we won't want nobody to do it to us. So, yeah. But I do like stories, though. I do like stories. So I actually have a theory. All right, yeah, I love this Deadpool too, Mohammed, and I actually have a theory. After what is it? After Howard the Ducks Arena. If y'all remember last year, toward the end of the year, they had Hyperion and Howard the Duck, and I shouldn't have walked into that. And then they had that flashback crystal. Right now, if you were to find a basics arena schedule and see what the basic champion is going to be, some people will list that the basic champion for that week is quote unquote some crystal. I think that week after the Howard the Duck Arena, I don't know. I think it's possible. It's possible we might see the Deadpool Arena at that time. And the reason I say that is because I know in the past they've ran it twice. So we're in the third year of the game, and we're just about halfway through the year, and they haven't run the Deadpool Arena yet. So if they were going to run the Deadpool Arena, I think that would be the time to do it. Right after the Howard the Duck. So I don't know. It's just pure speculation. And if it happens, you heard it here first. Make sure you cite your sources. If it happens to be. Yeah, I bought both the 2 and the 3-star Deadpools as well. I mean, you can't not have him on your roster. His regen is OD. That's why I hope, by the time he does come back to the arena, that my roster is strong enough so I'll be able to get him. Uh-oh. Yeah, Zeno, I hear you. I hear you. So what else we got going on? Y'all at work? Y'all at school? Y'all drive? I hope y'all aren't driving and typing. You better cut that out. Just go with the easy fight. The first one. Chilling back home. Hope you got all your homework done, bro. School before arena, always. I'm not saying play arena before school every day. I'm just saying get your work done before you hop on these streams. It's be very distracting. I mean, it's almost to the point where there's always a MCOC YouTuber on streaming. Whether it's somebody in the early morning or you got Brian Grant, you know, late night, Frojo sometimes. And the great Joe Line, Mr. Joe Line. Mr. Joe Line, everybody. Yeah, Mohammed, you better not stop acing your exams. Have you pay for my flight out there and teach you a lesson, bro. Bring a belt. Last thing's the perfect timing to come home and study. Yeah. Just make sure you study first. I do not want to be held responsible for slipping grades. But after you get your work done, you know, if you want to come kick it and chill while you grind in the arena, you are more than welcome. Wow. Yeah, I mean it's a sticky situation. Too many when you have too many chiefs and no Indians, usually causes a few problems. Because but you put a lot of time and effort into the game. You know, when you kind of pour out and invest yourself in something like this, it's real easy for it to get a little personal. But at the end of the day, it is still just a game. And I was thinking about it a couple days ago. Actually, I was talking with my wife about it last night, and I was talking about the connections that I've been able to make while playing this game. You know, people all over the world, like Mohammed right now is in Dubai. Like, really? Like, how else would I meet somebody in Dubai or from Dubai right now? Like, even in my alliance, you got people from South Africa, you know, Europe, just all over. And you know, this game really brought us together. And all right, Switzerland in the house. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. You know, the game brought us together, and while that's cool, some of us may go on to build relationships outside the game, and that'd be great. But there may come a time when this game, you know, it won't be active anymore. You know, the servers are gonna go down, people are gonna quit or be fired, and you know, Kabam might not be a company anymore. So there may come a time when the game is not. So I try to hold on with a loose grip, because especially with like all these hacks and stuff going on nowadays, you never really know what's going on with the internet. So, but I'm appreciative for all the relationships I've been able to build up to now, and look forward to building more in the future. Feel me? Yeah, and me too. If I could get my hands on a 4-star Deadpool, like I'll never have to buy another revive or potion again, and my AQ and my Alliance War team would be set. What's going on, J Gaming? It's coming sooner than I think. Well, I mean, hopefully. I mean, I know he'll probably definitely be the featured champion, of course. So, you might be right. Which, yeah, I can definitely see that. But a 20 mil cutoff though. Yeah, it's definitely possible, but if he did happen to pop up in the featured arena, I'd definitely give it all I got because I got a bunch of arena boosts waiting to be used. And I think that might be a weekend I'd actually drop units on the game just to keep refreshing my champions and just grind. So I think Deadpool is worth it. Definitely. And I don't normally drop money on the game, but I will occasionally. But for a 4-star Deadpool, yeah, I'd hop in there. Now, Mohammed, how much do you actually think Kabam would charge you for a 4-star Deadpool? OG Deadpool. And think about the deals that they've put out recently. You could I could think they would put a $200 price tag on a 4-star Deadpool and people would actually buy it. You know? Especially considering that last that 5-star cash offer they just had for the units for like 5,000 units. That was ridiculous. Ridiculous. And people bought the units for the chance, their 5-star champion, and then people ended up with She-Hulks and a whole lot of other trash. So, if they did happen to drop him for dollars, I hope he wouldn't go for. I mean, how much would I really pay for a 4-star Deadpool though? I wouldn't pay more than $50 for a 4-star Deadpool. Cash. Wouldn't pay more than $50. And of course, I'd probably spend more than that in units. I mean, 4 units, but who knows? 4,000 units. Like, how much was he in the past though? Like to get into the arena? Because I heard they charged you to get in the arena. First of all. But yeah, I definitely can't wait for it though. Yeah, Zeno, that was that was rough. I felt bad. But I mean, that's the Kabam way of doing things, That is how they get down. That's why the only offers I buy consistently are the double 4-star offer, the 4-star cards at the beginning of the month. I think I mentioned it yesterday. It's the only offer I'll get, on a regular basis. And that's only because my 4-star roster is still growing. I think I got 39 4-star champions. So yeah, man, it still has a little value to me. But there will come a time when I won't need to buy that offer. Marcos, what's going on, brother? Yeah, Zeno, that was that's rough, baby. It's not nice to laugh at somebody else's misfortune. But let me stop playing like a scrub right now. $20 to get in the arena, Mr. Ant. That's steep. But worth it. Totally worth it. The Injustice offers are way better than the MCOC ones. For real? I haven't even played Injustice yet on the mobile. That must be that top tier alliance rivalry going there. Yeah, I actually want to get Injustice 2 for the PS4 though, because I'm really only devoted to one mobile game right now, as you can see. It's the reason why we're here today. And yeah, I don't play any other game. I loved Skyrim on the PS3, and then I actually bought it on the PS4 when it came out. But that was around the time I started this new account, and ask me how much time I put into Skyrim. Go ahead, ask me. I don't know my PS4 name off the top of my head. I honestly don't. Um, Add me on Twitter though, and I'll send it to you over there. No, I actually can't wait. I love Vision. I'm hoping in my next 4-star opening, or even in the premium crystals, I'll get them. Just started playing Skyrim on the PS3 and already had like 2 to 3 days played after a week. Yeah, man, Skyrim, that game is so addicting. Um, and it's just so deep. There's so much to do. Like when I played, the state the game was in, I was able to smith a bunch of armor and kind of level up really fast. So I had the Daedric armor um when I was still like, I forget what level I was, but yeah, it does, but there's just so many side missions and other quests outside of the main story. If you really don't have to rush to get the main story done. I mean, those dragons ain't going nowhere. They're still gonna be there. I think when I stopped playing on the PS3, I was in the middle of the Warriors Guild missions. I had Daedric weapons by level 20. Is that good since all the... I don't know. Lloyd Nabbit, what's going on, bro? Yeah, I don't know. I really haven't played that game, and it's been over a year now since I played Skyrim. So I don't know what state the game is in or anything. Yeah, Lloyd, I'm still quite a ways off. I'm in chapter 3 of Act 4. Just taking my sweet time, brother. Just taking my sweet time. It's no fun with so good weapons. The old dragons die like one hard combo with 2 swords. Yeah, man. True. I've seen some of the footage of modded Skyrim, and it definitely looks like a fun time. I want to go to there. So I think Skyrim is probably definitely one of my top 5 favorite games of all time. I'm glad you want to sell your life to MCOC, Mohammed. Because this game is only temporary. But it's so good though. It's so good. Yeah, man, that's the power of the PCs. That is the power of the PC games. Like I watch. Sometimes I'll see the mod footage from like GTA 4, and it's crazy the things people are doing. Not GTA 4, GTA 5. I mean, bleed, bleed, bleed. Skyrim and Black Ops 1 and 2, top 3 games for me the last few years. Before that, Smash Brothers. Yeah, man, Smash Brothers is a perennial classic. I put like the original Smash Brothers up there with Mario Kart and GoldenEye 007. Those are like the best multiplayer games of all time. Mr. Ant, that is not an unfortunate thing, sir. You have great taste in the games, even if it is on the mobile platform. Yeah, man, that GoldenEye back in the day, that was my first experience with first person shooters, and it was so good, you know. Yeah, MCOC is your most hated game, but here you are. We appreciate you stopping by, even though you don't like what we have going on. Yeah, I mean, I remember, I forget who it was that said it, but somebody said after Netmarble had purchased Kabam that not a whole lot would change, and I don't know. I didn't play too much. So I started playing originally in April of 2016. Played for like 2 or 3 months and then dropped it for the entire summer. Picked it back up in October. Um, and even then, I didn't play it like I do now. So I don't really have a good memory what the game was like when it was in that stage. But I feel like ever since Netmarble has taken over, especially over the last couple months, that things have just been slipping and sliding downhill in some areas. The game is still fun to me, but it's not without its problems. They're not sure, if you want to do it. What are the chores to you, Zeno? I lost the fun after the first major update. Which one was that? Was that going back to like the? Was that like when they nerfed willpower back in the day? Or was that? Are we talking 12.0? No, okay. Um, yeah. I mean, after 12.0, man, like I said, it was. And everybody knows. I mean, just a lot of problems all over the place. So, trying to think. So, not 12.0. Was it 12.01 you're talking about? I mean, either way, I don't think so. I don't think so. So here we go. I don't think he's a wet noodle, and I'm sure this probably won't be the best test of what he can do, but I still think he's a solid champion. Of course, he doesn't hit as strong as he used to, but and I don't have him as a 4 star, so I don't. I don't know if there's anybody I could put him up against to like really test his metal as a 3 star. How is he still a great champ and a wet noodle? If you're a wet noodle, you're not a great champ. I have a bit of him soloing mid tier 1 war. Keegan, is that English? Is that English you just wrote? Yeah, Thor is a monster though. Yeah, man. I mean, either he's a wet noodle or he's a great champion. Pick one. Hey, man, I can read, but you're the one typing. All I'm saying. Um, hmm. Now I want to get one more round in right here But I'm a little hesitant simply because a death match is always possible, but I'm not gonna do it. Used to be able to do 100k with three-star Thor, and now nowhere near that. Good luck, Lloyd. Take your time. And be careful of the degeneration on his L1. Nah, I think he's doing Act 4. Oh. Yeah, man. Thor, I can't wait to pull him as a 4-star still. And I'm thinking about using an Awakening Gem on him. I think he's still worth it, but that's just me though. I'm pretty sure a lot of people will disagree. Yeah, I mean, well, it depends on who I get first. I got 15 minutes. It depends on who I get first. But I think I'm definitely gonna use an Awakening Gem on Dr. Voodoo if I get him out the arena in a couple weeks. What's this end game, man? Let's get some rewards. Oh, item use is on. Right. Yeah, I only have a couple generic gems right now. But yeah, he's definitely worth the cosmic gem. All right, if you're gonna compare Thor to his previous self, then yes, he is a wet noodle. But using the wet noodle terminology, I don't know. I feel like it's a little too much. Simply because, you know, like like you say, he still does hit harder than a lot of other champions out there. What are we gonna do now? Yeah, I mean, I wish I would have had the opportunity to play with him pre-nerf, but unfortunately, all I was really afforded was a 3-star Scarlet Witch who I happened to max out. But Hyperion, I don't think needs to be awakened to be really good any. Let me see. Yeah, Hyperion just gets a little extra buff duration, which for him, considering the fact that he can stack his Furies and then he has those the cosmic charges, um, it could come in handy, but he doesn't need it to be a dope champion. He doesn't need it, but the prestige and utility from Jim from better use on Hyperion. True. Hey, what's going on, Nicole? Welcome. Let's see what should I do. Did a couple daily quests. So I got about 15 minutes before my top champs are off cooldown. I'll just run a couple more rounds. Nothing to do here. Make sure y'all get that scrap up, yo. That's what I could do. Nah. Let's get some Realm of Legend practice in. BK, what's going on? Welcome. Ultimate Gamer. Hello, sir. Or ma'am. Are you a sir? Are you a... It doesn't... Hello, person. You're not a robot, are you? I'm not gonna beat Realm of Legends right now. Welcome, sir. You dare me to do something I want to do. Like, what type of sense does that make? Oh, come on. Yikes. My 5-star hits like 100k with this special 2. That would be impossible without a dupe. Who's that? On Hyperion? Yeah, as you can see, I'm not good at this game at all, y'all. This is one of the reasons why I really want X23, because I will get hit, especially on this first fight. And that region, oh come on, that region is definitely necessary. So if y'all want to see somebody do Realm of Legends and not get hit for like 300 hits, why don't y'all go over to Joe Lyons' channel or something? We don't do that here. Not yet. You mean a normal hit, like a light attack? True, true. Wrecked. Rip. Alright, UG, I appreciate it, man. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, BK, I know. I'm just out here practicing, man. Just practicing. Wasting a little time. My goodness. What's going on? Congrats, Lloyd. Glad I could be a part of it. Exactly why you shouldn't end with a small hit. Yeah, I'm literally just not even really attempting. I'm saying here, if I were really gonna do it, you know, I'd have to be super focused on what's happening in the game right now. But split my attention between this and chat. Really just here to hang out with y'all, man. Brag post on the way. Concept, ¿qué pasó? Okay, Magic was actually the second 5-star champion I ever pulled. Really excited about that. Now I just need to dupe her because her limbo when she's duped is just ridiculous. It's insane the amount of damage that limbo does. Sorry to hear that, Lloyd. Put him on defense on your squad, on your Alliance War squad. Sorry for your loss, Lloyd. Concept, no, no entienden. No entienden. Oh, really? Better than selling Groot just to get True. Very true. What am I waiting for? Que tiene un cerveza, por favor. What's going on, Ray? Welcome to the stream. As I'm getting wrecked. The sound is really getting to me. 2.1 so far in the arena? Nice. Seems like you're right on track to get more, though. You trying to do 2 mil every day? No, don't quit, man. You've come too far already. You've already gone 500,000 over milestones. So keep going, unless you don't have them. If you have them, then all right, you can chill. But if you don't have them, keep going. The arena will be over before you know it, man. Don't quit. Wow. Yeah, it was definitely, it was 5.1 for sure. Hey Ray, you put up 2 million within the first day, so you're definitely doing something right. Unless you have to spend every waking minute playing the game, in which case I would say, all right, take a chill or pop some arena boosts. If you have to drop some units, it's all right. Why did I think I was at my O2 already? How many points do you get every round, Ray? Oh wow, yeah, that's a heavy grind, my friend. Heavy grind. Come on, man. Like, oh, this is one of the things with the game right now for me. There'll be times where I think I hit my special, but they'll just block and I get wrecked. Just like that. Yep, I agree with Zeno. If you really want them, drop some units and pop some boosts. Zeno, man, just let him live. We don't. Some questions we just don't ask. He said he put up 2.1 million. He put up 2.1 million. Let him have his secrets. He's not insinuating that you modded or something. I love Rogue. Just love her. Yeah, no, I'm curious too, but you see, I didn't ask. Yeah, Mr. Ant, that's about this. That's about exactly what I put up too. Ultra, what's going on, good brother? I mean, Your Highness, Your Highness, welcome. Yeah, Ultra is the king in the alliance. He crowned himself, by the way. So why aren't you studying then? Get out of here. My champions are on cooldown solo, so we're out here just wasting time in Realm of Legends. Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. Supposed to be studying. Supposed to be doing a lot of things. Have we done Mordo testing yet? I don't know. What is it to really test with Mordo? I mean, I've had him as a 3-star since he first came in the arena last year, like months ago. Guess we could play around with him a little bit. I think I only managed to get him up to rank 2, something like that. Alright, Zeno, thanks for stopping by, man. Enjoy. Alright, Zeno, yeah, man, I appreciate you stopping by. Your Rogue's power steal is so clutch. Kind of wish she hit a little bit harder though. Oh man. Pop the L2 and I'm gonna have enough for an L1 right away. Boom. Dang crit though. Should probably put some 6 stones into. Oh man. Should probably put some 6 stones on her because when Rogue is duped, she has a higher chance to crit on her attacks. That'll help greatly, especially on the L1. I'm trying, Ultra. What are my thoughts on suicide masteries? They're good. I mean, they're as long as you can deal with recoil, I don't see anything wrong with them. Of course, you can't be in certain positions on like Alliance War defense and stuff. And depending on your team that you bring with you in Alliance Quest, it could hurt you, but there are enough good double immune champions and even single immune champions, like Hulk, Miss Marvel, Ultron. That's my That's usually my Lions quest team. Hulk and Miss Marvel poison immune, and you know Ultron is double immune, poison, and bleed. So, and with them, you know they cancel out the negative effects of the suicides. Oh, why'd I do that? Okay. Yeah, they cancel out the negative effects of the suicides, and you still get all the benefits. So, yes, Miss Marvel does hit. She hits hard, and she hits harder when she's duped. When she stores power. And although, I mean, of course, we've all seen the videos, and you know, we appreciate Brian Grant and the work that he's done, and like the testing with the suicides, and you know, they significantly reduce the amount of time that you'll spend grinding in the arena. Um, and depending on how you play, it may or may not affect you in other areas of the game. So it's it's really, you know, player's choice. You know, you don't need to have them, and you know, while you do gain just more power, you know, it's really up to you. Because depending on how you play it, it still takes a solid amount of skill. Because you can have all the advantages, but if you suck at playing the game, then you know there's really no amount of masteries that are going to help you with that. Um, so yeah, if you want suicides, get them. I don't think I'll be getting them. Like I had Liquid Courage for a moment, but I realized with the quest teams that I was running with, like I was using a lot of specials, so I um I dropped it as soon as I could, and I don't know. I'm happy with where my roster is now and everything like that. So yeah, suicide masteries. Yeah, you do gain an insane amount of PI. The PI does go through the roof. I'm just scrolling up here. How many 4-star champs do you need to compete in this arena? Um, I don't know. I don't have a definitive number. How many do you have? You only been playing for 3 months, Ray? Oh, you only have 16 at 330 and one at 440. A bunch of maxed out 3 stars. Um, huh. If you have, I'd say if you once you get up to what solo what button, um, Ray, if you get up to maybe 6 at 440, you'll be able to build up a solid streak. You know, between matches, what's that? Between matches maybe 13 through 19, you have to wait until they recharge or use units to refresh them. But um, yeah, if once you get, I think about maybe 6 440 4 stars, you might be able to work the get to the infinite streak then. I don't know Ultra. I won't say they absolutely wreck your defense, but it does definitely weaken it. And that's why you have to be, you know, just put champions out of the way and can't be a boss. And I don't know. I really like my Nightcrawler as a boss because one of the things I enjoy doing every war is once the other alliance actually gets to where my Nightcrawler is, I'll just sit there and kind of watch them all fail. You already passed the infinite streak, Ray. So what streak are you on now? What fight are you on? Lloyd, have fun. That is a long journey, my friend. Exploring Act 4. Uh-oh. Little things in life. That's a beautiful thing. I love getting all class advantage, 3 class advantages. It's such a beautiful thing. And straight away, an injury fell down a path. Huh? I don't quite understand that sentence, Lloyd. I mean, I kind of get it. It's about an energy refill, but I don't see what you're trying to say. I know we're talking about an energy refill though. I love energy. I like energy refills too, if that's what you mean. Get it, Solo. Yo, you'll be there by the end of the night. Sheesh, 3.2 in one day. I think when I in my grind, all I managed to do was about 2 million in one day. Well, actually, that's what the average ended up being, 2 million a day. But I had a couple rounds where I boosted in there. Yeah. I'm grinding along with you. Yeah. Item on the path, an energy refill. Oh yeah. Sometimes you'll see the full energy refills too, but those are usually deep down the longest paths. The most you did was 2.5 in one day with no boost. Yikes. See, the only reason it's really tough for me to grind like that during the day is because I work at night, and when I come home, I try to sleep. Yes, Lloyd, I'm in We Are group because we are. We are groups. Gotta stay on that clock. Yeah, man. What I do, Solo, even like so when I'm preparing for like a really heavy grind, I gotta tell my wife just so like she knows what's going on. Otherwise, she'll tell me, I'm always on my phone, which is true. But yeah, sometimes I got to tend to a dirty diaper. I got to feed the kids, and that's just the dad life before game life. It's priorities, man, priorities. So thankfully, at work sometimes at work I'm able to put in a few rounds. And build up my score that way. Sleep, work, arena, sacrifice one. Yeah, a lot of people usually don't sleep. And I mean, what? You mean, okay, so you sacrifice it for 3 days to get yourself a champion that'll really help you and have you progress in the game. I think it's a worth it trade off. It's definitely worth it. Mohammed, welcome back. Welcome back, sir. You were sorely missed. One thing I haven't done yet, I haven't got on the feature grind yet. And personally, I don't think it's necessary, honestly. I mean, now granted, of course, if you can do 800, 950,000 every round, then of course, grinding out 13, 14 million may not be that tough, but it's still a little rough. I don't know, man. It just, yeah. 15, I'm just thinking like 15 million points is OD. And plus, it's not like the champion will never come back in the arena as a 4-star. Was it like 3 months? Either 3 to 6 months, the champion to be back as the basic. So if you miss him as the featured originally, then suck it up for 3 to 6 months and get him as the basic when they come back around. Or you can waste 15,000 5-star shards and hope to get him there. I don't know. I just think that and it can be a little deceptive too, because a lot of people have made videos of pulling future champions just over and over and over again, and I know the drop rates are a little bit better, but I couldn't imagine dropping 15,000 5-star shards for an Iron Patriot. That is my fear. That is probably one of the reasons why I won't. I can't see myself going for a 5-star feature, because Iron Patriot is still in the pool. So as long as he's there, I don't see myself dropping 15,000 units, because an Iron Patriot for 15,000 shards is expensive. Way too expensive. Yeah, that you're right, Keegan. Like I remember the days when putting up 1 million was such a stress. Like it took me 2.5 days just to get to 1 million, and it wasn't that long ago either. I don't know if I'll ever be a feature grinder. Um, yeah, man. Yeah, you were surprised by the round one cutoff. You actually caught it. Yeah, I know. I wasn't. I wasn't that surprised. Was I solo? That was exactly what I expected. Because what Quake went for like what 4.7, and everybody wants more on their defense. So you just make sure if you're not grinding, man, make sure you get in the pool. And I don't think you have to stop necessarily at the 150,000. If you go to 1.5 million for the milestones, that'd be better. I mean, it's still lowering the cutoff, but just get to like 1.5 and stop. So like you're going to the deep end of the pool. You're not staying in the shallow one. Go to the deep end of the pool. Never gone for feature. Open like 17 5-stars. Yeah, I'd much rather build my 5-star roster that way. Because again, and plus with the changes they just made to the 5-star pool, it's gonna be a lot easier to get a hold of like those featured champions a bit sooner as 5-stars, with them opening it up and expanding the pool and basically putting everybody in there. Mohammed, do you like Star Lord? Yeah, I like Star Lord. He's usually on one of my questing teams. You know, he hits hard as long as I can keep a streak, but I'm really waiting to get a hold of an X-23 or a regular Wolverine as a 4-star. Because I don't know if you heard while I was running around in Realm of Legends for a minute. I get hit. I get hit in Realm of Legends, so whoever I run it with, I need the regen. I'm farming all my shards and waiting for May 30th. Oh yeah, that's when they expand the pool, right? That mill for a T4 basic used to be tough, no doubt. 71 zone. Oh yeah, man. Because I mean, you got more champions. Keegan. I know you have more champions, but they're stronger too, so you're getting more points. And you can't hate the arena, man. It's a joyful delight, bro. That's how you got to see it. Because think about it like this, right? Think about it like this. You're getting so early on, you're getting all the units and the shards and everything like that, right? Not only that, you're getting battle chips, which translate into gold and units. You know, so you don't have to spend money on the game. Just grind arena. So you're still getting rewards even once you stop getting rewards. And I don't know if you have a 4-star Punisher. He actually exists. He actually exists in the arena crystals. I have him. What's going on, Mac? Welcome. Yeah, X-23 with maxed out deep wounds is what I want to do. It's your first time watching, Mac? Well, it's only my second time streaming, so we're both kind of new to this. Yeah, when my stream isn't acting up. Yeah, so I actually still got to play with some settings, but I mean, we've had, cool, been out here for about 2 hours, a little more. Haven't dropped that many frames, I guess, in comparison. So, yeah, man. Yes, Keegan, he actually exists. Like, I felt bad, right? So I open my battle chips usually like at the end of the month. Just it's kind of like an arena paycheck. At least that's how I look at it. So I pay myself in units, or I get paid in units from the battle chips. So when I opened my arena crystals probably like 2 months ago, I opened up exactly like 401 arena crystals, and I actually happened to get the 4-star Punisher. And then it was like the next day I saw Brian Grant posted a video of him opening up arena crystals, and he opened up the exact same amount of crystals as I did, but he still doesn't have his Punisher. So I just want y'all to, send a word of encouragement to Brian Grant to keep pushing, to keep trying for Punisher. He actually does exist, and don't give up. Don't give up hope. You'll reap a reward if you don't faint. Don't give up. Yeah, X-23 unduped is still really good. I think all she gains when she's duped is extra crit damage, which of course comes in handy. And I think when I think she gets the extra crit damage when she's facing bleed immune champions. So there's that. Don't get wrecked. Okay. Woo. Sweet. After stream, if you get a chance, check out my channel there. Yeah, man, I'll definitely stop by. I'll drop a sub. Definitely, man. We got to support. Got to support the MCOC's fam. Only gives a regen. She's another Alliance War monster. On attack. L2 will be a beast. The amount of times I get close to 4-star Colossus is massive. Yeah, you're right. It is very boring, Mr. Ant, playing for 3 days. That's why I'm kind of glad that we can kind of gather around one live stream and play together. Now, granted, I'm not going to go that high. I'm not going that high this time, at least in this arena. When I'm done with this, I'll go do the 3-star feature, hit milestones, and then I'll spend the rest of the time in the 4-star feature trying to gain points. But I know I won't hit all the milestones in the featured arena. I actually can't wait for a 5-star X-23. That's my dream champion right there. 5-star X-23 is my dream champion. And she only became my dream champion once I found out that they're going to be putting her in the 5-star crystal. Take her up as high as possible. Yes, Ray, I did get Mortal last round. I scored almost exactly 6 million points, but the cutoff was 5.1 million. So I think it's going to be a little bit higher this round. So the cutoff might stop somewhere about about 5.5 maybe. So definitely push as high as you can, get as close to 6 as you can. And Spider-Gwen isn't half bad anymore, y'all. I hope y'all realize. She's not too terrible. A 5-star Wolverine, and while he is one of my favorite Marvel characters of all time, I still think X-23, just for her bleed damage, is ridiculous. Like, while regular Wolverine has the higher regen, just the damage X-23 does is through the roof. 7 mutant tier 4 class and Wolverine X-23 sitting at rank 4. So I don't know if they're yeah, I mean, Keegan, they might be. I mean, I would only take one of them up though. I would only pick one, but because X-23 is coming to the 5-star crystal in a couple months, I don't know. I would probably hold off on that maybe, but the chance of you getting her, are really low. But in my opinion, I think both of them are worth an R5. Yeah, man, it just depends on what you want to do. Yeah, 5-star Wolvie isn't added yet. Chin Mei, welcome. How can I rank my champions? Open up crystals, get ISO, and apply. Apply them to the champions. And you also need class and basic catalysts. X-23 better than Iceman? It's an interesting question. I don't know. I haven't played too much with Iceman. I don't have him as a 4 star. Nor do I have X-23 as a 4 star. But I do have Iceman as a low rank 3 star, and I don't know. He has double immunity. Actually, I think he might actually have triple immunity, if I remember reading that somewhere correctly. Um, Let me see. Yeah, actually just ask for help, so we're good. Do, 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 do. I wish I could just hit help all. Alright, Iceman, info. Okay, so yeah, Iceman is immune to bleed, incinerate, and poison. So his utility going through, Alliance War Alliance quests is better than X-23's. But again, X-23 does have regen, and the bleed damage she deals is crazy. But I don't know. I would say that it really depends on your needs at the time. Because the way I see Kabam taking the game, I doubt they're gonna make just like super OP powered, overpowered champions. So like the days of seeing, what's up, Saj? Did I say that right, Saj? 007. Yeah, what was I saying? It depends on what you need at the time. So depends on what you need, who you have, what you can do. Seaton got 3 free 5. Yeah, I mean, but he's Seaton. Kabam CEO confirmed. I thought we've been over this time and time again. I'm kidding. I don't think Seaton works for Kabam. I think he just does his YouTube thing full time. IDR5 Iceman over Wolfie and X-3. Unusable on offense and defense. A lot of immunities as well. Yep. Anti-evade on attack. True. And pray to guys of Kabam get you a 4 star. Hey, Ray, there's only one God, and he doesn't work for Kabam. But he is sovereign, so we all have the rosters that he wants us to. So there's that. Yes, so Louis said, yep, he has better utility. So yeah, man. It's about 2:00. Good luck, Mo. I mean, it's probably gonna be a 2 star, but we know we cross our fingers for a 3 star and pray for a 4 star. They spinning, y'all. They spinning. All right, y'all. I'm about to get out of here. I appreciate y'all stopping by today. Out here for about 2 hours, a little over 2 hours. Like a 20-minute break early on in there. So, I appreciate everybody who stuck around. If you don't already, follow me on Twitter. That's where I post when I'll be going live and everything. And I'm trying to think who else stopped by. Yeah, so Keegan said he has a YouTube channel. Make sure y'all stop by and check out Best Keegan NA. I'm going to call you Best Keegan Not Available. Make sure you stop by Mr. Joe Line. Joe Line, his channel. Congrats, Mo. Who was it? Yeah, anybody else have a channel? Anybody else making videos? Definitely, we got to support each other. It's not a competition. We're not in this to have more than anybody else. So just do it for the love of the game, man. And we support each other and we have fun. Am I going to go live tonight? I'm not sure. I got to be up early in the morning. If I do, it'll probably be around maybe 7:30, 8 o'clock Eastern time. So yeah, man. Make sure you stop by on the Twitter. Follow me at Contest Legend. Hit that follow so you see when I'm going live and stuff. Or here on the YouTube channel, find the bell somewhere so you can get notifications, I guess, to know when I go live. Like I said, man, I appreciate all y'all for stopping by. I'll catch you on the next one. So until then, y'all be good, all right? Peace.